Today we are going to be talking about Top Gun.
Maverick.
What? Do the soundtrack, baby.
Do you know that that's the only song I can play on the piano? I
Yeah.
can't play chopsticks, I can't play nothing, but I can play C, G, G, F, E, F, E, D, D, C, D, E, D, E, F, E, C, E, D, D.
I'm going to take it for granted that you got the right letters then.
Yeah, but Holly, one of my classmates when I was in year 7 or 8, taught me that.
Oh, good on you, Holly.
Yeah.
I think that's why you were so impressed by this movie.
I was so impressed by that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had no expectations, like low expectations. But I came out loving it. I was like a little bit infatuated by Tom Cruise by the end of it.
Yeah.
Wanted to get my pair of aviators back out again. It was so much fun. I loved it. I had a visceral response when they were in the planes.
Yeah.
Like when they were going, this is spoiler alert, but when they're going up the mountain
Yeah.
in their planes, I was holding onto the armrests
Yeah.
on the edge of my seat.
Wow.
I loved it.
Cool.
And this is big news because I don't like any movies.
I just looked at it like a bit of US military propaganda.
It
I
was.
scoffed. That was a good movie.
But I would have been proud to send my man away to the US military.
Yeah.
Propaganda, all right.
Notice how nobody got killed.
Nobody got killed.
Oh, no good guys anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved it. The only thing I didn't really like was Jerry Bruckheimer. He obviously produces a lot of things. He has for the last 15 years produced a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
He's produced CSI. He's produced lots of different TV shows and movies. But he put his little calling card on with one of the with one of the songs in the movie. It was like the CSI Who Are You song, but he chopped out the Who Are You and just had the ba 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 ba. I really want to know. Are you?
I don't even remember
It
that
was.
bit.
They were getting all fun in the plane and
Okay.
getting all cool. And, and he put his calling card of that song on, and I was like, "Come on, Jerry, we know you produced it, guys."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie was so... Everyone was being so cool.
Even the uncool guy that had the wire glasses on with the double thing like you always see, which is back in fashion, so I don't understand that. But even though he was the nerd,
geek, yeah.
all it took was for him to take off his glasses and change his comb over, and he would have been a spunk as well. Yeah.
A Hollywood ugly, they call that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, it was crazy.
But I don't like these movies that are just... They're all too cool. They're just like, everyone's just...
Too slick.
Yeah, too slick, saying the right things.
Yeah.
No one ever just fumbles a word or...
No, he did fumble a word.
Did he?
Yeah, on purpose.
Was it cool?
It was intentional, no.
Oh.
Because Tom Cruise, Maverick, he was talking to Rooster,
Mm.
and he fumbled. He was supposed to say Rooster, but he accidentally said, he went Bradley, and that was to show that he had a past with him, and that was his. It was.
Ah.
Because he was like Bradley, like because that was him going. I need to talk to you, and that's what I'm used to calling you because you were a little kid when I knew you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was all very schmick. I liked the part where Val Kilmer, even though he looked a bit odd, and he typed on the screen. He typed, well, this is what I liked. Okay, so they're typing. Val Kilmer's typing, and Tom Cruise looks at what Val Kilmer types, and he has this response. And you're like, what did he type? What did he type? and then you read what he typed. He writes, "It's time to let go." Then the flashing cursor. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved that. It's time.
And
to
it
let
went
go.
back to that too.
Yeah, it went back
changed
to that
again.
again because just for double effect.
Yeah.
But what I also didn't like was the double effect of when the people got saved from almost being killed by the big bomb behind them. the same way 2 times.
Yeah.
It's like, just in the nick of time, they got saved the
So
same
they're
way.
about to be shot first by a helicopter and then by a jet fighter.
Yeah.
And then someone come in from the side and
Took them out.
took them out. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I did like about that was that Hangman, who helped save the day at the end, I completely forgot about him by that time of the movie. I was just like, this is going to wrap up, everyone's going to be dead. And then Hangman comes on. And then he was way too cool. He was like, oh, yeah, I am good. You know I'm good.
They're all like that.
And then I liked I also like the part where they're with the enemy and they're pretending to be with the enemy's ally, and they're signalling in the planes.
Yeah.
And they're like, and Rooster's in the back going, and what did he mean then? And he's like, don't know. And then he's signalling back, and he's like, and Rooster's like, I'm going to Maverick. What did he mean that time? Still don't know. That was a bit of comedic genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when they're both got their planes shot down and they meet each other in the
Jungle.
in the forest? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do they say?
Well, Rooster's like real emotional and being like basically ready for a big thank you. Like, I'm so glad that we're back alive.
Yeah.
And then Tom Cruise Maverick goes, Why did you do that?
Why did you save me?
Why did you save me? I saved you. You shouldn't have saved me. You could have got us killed. Now we're in the forest.
And there was another bit there where what did he say?
He said,
because he kept saying before that, don't think, just do.
Don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he said, what were you thinking about? And he said, I wasn't thinking. You told me not to think.
And then he was like, oh, touche. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun with that.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I see why it got such a high rating.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, after hearing our review, some people would think it'd be a great movie. You don't want to go in with that expectation.
Oh,
You just want to
it is a
lower
good movie.
Yeah, but you want to lower expectation. I was taken by it. I was a bit annoyed that they ended the movie on the romantic side of things. Like, I wish that wasn't a big part of the movie.
Yeah,
I wanted it to be about mateship at the end.
Which surprised me when you said that, because I thought that I thought you liked the movie because of the romance, because normally you only like romance movies that are set in, 2000 or the 90s?
2020.
20?
Modern day.
Okay.
But the thing is that I would have appreciated the romance side of it if the movie had an extra half hour tacked onto it. And when Cruise comes back, she's in the boat with her daughter, and then it capsizes or something. And it would have been like, I saved myself, but then something simple, she couldn't save herself. But the fact was it was all wrapped up too neatly at the end. Everyone was survived. Everyone was in love. I just wanted the closing credits to reel up when they said, like Rooster and Tom Cruise at the end just embracing each other. That's when they should have cut the...
Yeah, so it was the mateship and the camaraderie and the father-son relationship.
The father-son relationship.
Yeah. And, but nobody died because the US military doesn't want to turn people off, or the Navy or whatever it was. Yeah.
The only person that died was Val Kilmer, and he didn't die. He just died from like an illness rather than from anything.
Yeah, you didn't explain why Val Kilmer was typing.
Oh, I'm assuming that the person's watched this movie that's watching us because they've got all the spoilers.
I watch spoilers even if I haven't seen a movie and I'm going to watch it. I go, I'll check it out, what's going on first. I'll get this twist beforehand, spoil it for everybody else.
Just before the twist happens in the movie theatre. Oh, I bet you this will happen. I can see this happening.
He's not dead, it's a trick!
Oh dear. But thoroughly enjoyed it. If I was Rotten Tomatoes, I would give it a good 80%.
See, you're such a hard marker. Oh, I haven't heard you carry on about a movie like this ever, and then you go, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, you're a hard marker. Yeah, I'd give it probably 8 out of 10 too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it deserves. I mean, if there was a death, maybe 9 out of 10.
We want to see carnage.
No, I just want a bit of realism.
Yeah. They did. It's
all too tied together too neatly.
Yeah, that's like the Mission Impossible movies. they always the bomb's ticking over and it's a second to go and they defuse it. Why call it Mission Impossible? Why not call it Mission Improbable? Because it's actually not impossible because they do survive.
But the common thread through this is Tom Cruise. So
Yeah.
where credit's due. Maybe he's a bit of a gun.
Yeah, don't give him too much credit. He's a
He's
Scientologist. Jinx can of Coke, $1.20, $2.40, $87.
But yeah, just I think if I was producing the movie,
Yeah, well, maybe number 3.
yeah,
What would you call it?
the number 3,
Yeah.
I would have called number 3 Maverick Schmaverick.
That's sort of a comedy.
Top Gun Maverick Schmaverick.
No, go on.
Anyway, I just think it should have ended when they both parachuted down.
Yeah.
And but we didn't see them parachute down. That would be the start of the next movie, is when they parachuted down, and then people would think they were dead, and then
I was a bit worried about that. We're going to have a
to be continued.
third movie about them escaping the wilderness.
Yes, I was hoping for that.
I'm so glad they found a
Old plane.
jet fighter
Yeah.
to get him out of there, because I'm thinking I can't sit through another 55 minutes of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a long movie, even though it wasn't that long. I just felt
Yeah.
like I haven't watched anything this long since Life Goes Online. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, you should watch it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a really good
Great
movie.
movie.
I know you're financing Tom Cruise, which is, a conflict of interest, but
Yeah.
it's worth watching.
Yeah.
Maybe pirate it. No.
I had a blast. I really did.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to wrap up with?
Just C G G F E F E D D C D D F E C D D.